Hi, it's Gary from PoolSupplies.com, and today we're going to talk about algicides and prevention. So we have Algaecide 50, which is a alkyl. It's a concentrated ammonia-based algaecide which coats the pool wall and keeps algae in suspension. It also acts as a surfactant, disrupting the cell membrane of the algae, so it allows the chemical to get in and kill the algae. It does have a little bit of a drawback. It is a little bit on the foamy side, so if you put in too much, it sometimes will foam up. That's also an indication of your calcium hardness that is a little bit low, so you may want to adjust that calcium hardness. Also, when you're applying it, I would put it in not near the return jet, so not to disrupt it, and that would cause less foaming. Okay, then we have our Algaecide 60, which is a poly base. It coats and keeps the algae in suspension and keeping it from on-taking carbon dioxide in producing. It will kill on a wider spectrum of algae, green, blue-green, and mustard algae. It is a non-foaming, so you don't have to worry about it foaming up if you're a little bit aggressive on the usage of it. Do follow the procedure for adding it as the initial dose and a follow-up dose. And then we have our 7% copper, which is the strongest algaecide on the market. It disrupts the algae cells' functioning and reproduction. Is a good algaecide, covers over 20,000 different styles of algae. It is a metallic base. You do want to be careful about the overusage of it, and at least once a year you may want to use a metal out to take some of the residual of the metal out of the water so it doesn't have any issues with discoloring the water, or sometimes you get the discolored hair. And then you have Swamp Treat. Swamp Treat is a sodium bromide base. It is a precursor to bromine. It is 10 times more effective on algae than what chlorine would be. What you would do is broadcast this over the water in the evening after sunset, and then you would follow it up immediately with 2 to 3 bags of shock per 10,000 gallons of water in the most severe outbreaks of algae. One thing that's nice about ARC's clear bottles is they do give you a clear see-through measurement guide on the side of the bottle. That will also help you in measuring out the appropriate amount for the water. As far as adding it to the pool, you can pour it directly, or maybe more convenient to pour it in a bucket, dilute a little bit, and then pour it all the way around the circumference of the pool. Thank you for joining us today with Pool Pro Tips by Gary. Join us next Friday. Please check the description for links to the products used in this video. If you have any questions for me, please email support@poolsupplies.com.